So, hello and welcome to the press conference after the Bundesliga match between Werder Bremen and FC Bayern Munich. I can welcome both coaches and everyone here, and we'll start with the statement of Bremen. So thanks a lot. We're certainly happy for the win that we definitely weren't counting on, but we talked about the fact that we have to defend very well and have to have clear ideas, but also clear rules when it comes to supporting ourselves and continue forward, and that happened well from our goalkeeper all the way to our strikers. We were clear that we have to use those transition moments, and we did that well, but also where we could have a phase where we could break the rhythm of Bayern, and not only by defending well, but also having a little bit of possession. We were able to guarantee that in short phases and could certainly improve on that. However, it's still, it was a tremendous game for the team, and we're very happy about the win. So yeah, congratulations to the win. Very deserved win towards the end, because for 70 minutes we didn't play as a team that wants to win, that's playing for a championship and wants to give a response. We only did that for 20 minutes. So that's why the win is alright. We allowed too many counterattacks, gave away too many spaces, weren't there in our general structure, weren't that strong when it came to defending individual duels. So congratulations to Werder Bremen. It's a humbling moment for us. So, Mr. Tuchel, you talked about it ahead of the game, that you still have it in your own hand. That might not be the case anymore. Is it too early to talk about the championship, or is that something that you're already worrying about and could change the game? No, it's still very early. We haven't even finished the first half of the season, since we still have to play against Union Berlin. So we don't have to talk about the championship just yet, because yeah, we just don't have to think about it yet. We have to act ourselves, and we weren't able to do that today. And that's why we left 3 points on the side, and we'll have the chance on Wednesday to do it better. So, hello. How can you describe why some players were so far off their maximum that they can have, considering that the practice went well and was the way that you expected, and then still there were performances that didn't match up with that today? Yeah, I can't really explain it to you. I'll just not really going to talk about it too much, because your colleagues were there in practice and saw the quality. I've been doing this job for long enough to judge when practice is on the level that we want it, and it's been that case for multiple weeks now. So that's why I'm not going to talk about it or want to take them under my wing, because they've been doing well in practice. But if you play for Munich and you're playing on Sunday, then you don't have to be great on Monday or Tuesday, but you have to be there, especially on Sunday. And we just didn't match up to that today, and we're behind on that front, but we're in the same boat and have to find a solution on it. And that's something that I don't have just yet. And we will talk about it with the squad, and we'll try to do better on Wednesday. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about the development and things that have been doing well, and you said that the results speak for themselves. Is that maybe the case now that it's not the case anymore because the results aren't there? Are you worried about it? See, I'm not worried. It's still about football. And yeah, I'm not really concerned about it that much because yeah, it might be logical towards the end that it wasn't enough from us today. However, it's not the goals that we set as for myself or the team to play a game like this, to play such a first half, to come out of the halftime break like that and just transition in the 70th minute. And that's just against everything that we want to do in high performance sports. So I don't know if we needed that proof that sometimes the result just isn't there, that we believe that as well, or feel it, or but I think it was deserved win for Bremen today, and that's why it hurts even more, and it hurts so much more when you deserve to lose as well. So that's something I find a hard time living with. So Tuchel, we could see yesterday with Leverkusen what you can do from corners. Before the break, it was always the same strategy for your team with those corners. Was that just bad practice, or no? That was the exact same way that we wanted to play it. Yeah, so what's the question? Yeah, the ball never made it to the penalty box. Yeah, then we have to do that better in the future. Ahead of this game, we were one of the best teams when it comes down to set pieces. But if that's where you want to put it today, then Leverkusen showed us yesterday on how to do corners, and it's difficult to talk about it today.
Okay, dann hier nochmal die Bildzeitung, David Verhoff bitte, und dann hier noch als letztes.
So a question to Ole Werner. Bayern are looking for a right back. Would you be worried that Mitchell Weiser could become a focus there? I think today it's difficult to highlight individual players because the squad as a whole was great today. Mitch, of course, was the one to score today. That's not a surprising fact. He had a tremendous performance up front, but also defending. He's a tremendous player. We're very proud of having footballers like him. Just 2 years after being in the top flight again, and he's been part of that, and great to have him here. But yeah, we hold him in high regards, and everyone knows why, and I think everyone knows today why that's the case, and I'm happy to have players like that in the squad. So, hello, Mr. Tuchel. In the final 20 minutes, there was certainly a change of pace. Did that change because of the changes, or a change of mind, or why didn't you bring changes earlier in the game? So yeah, I was close to doing it a little bit earlier, but I've been with the players the entire week, so I wanted to give them the chance and the trust, and then yeah, wanted to show face, like I know that they can have it. At the end, I think it didn't come down to just tactics, because at the end it was very offensive and a little bit difficult, but the mindset was different in the final 20 minutes, but those 20 minutes are not enough to guarantee those goals that we had. So 20 minutes is not what we sign for. If you play for a club like Bayern, you sign for 100%. That's the same thing for coaches and players, and that's not something that we achieved today. Thanks a lot. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening.